The dog-eat-dog world creates hopelessness. And then people climax, reach the top, and they cannot be hopeless anymore. They become fearless. And that's when they become very, very dangerous. Okay? That's what is going on in Palestine. That's what went on in Afghanistan. That's what is going on in Iran today. What is this, January, 6th? Oh me, oh my, January 6th. That's the date. You should look it up in the American calendar. Okay. When I was at high school, they used to teach us the definition of history, and I liked it so much because it's so neat. It was something like, history is the study of the past so we can understand the present, so we cannot repeat mistakes in the future. Something to that effect. And that's the one thing I remember from high school. That's the take home that can never erase. I don't think Donald Trump took that class. I'm dead serious about that. I don't think Donald Trump took that class because he doesn't understand the revolutions that took place in Latin and South America. Better know that. With him talking about this is our hemisphere.
To create these vacuums.
That's not what I think, but you invaded the country. We went into the country and we seized the leader of Venezuela.
Damn straight we did. Damn straight we did.
And I'm saying,
we're not going to let.
So is the U.S. going to have new elections?
Jake, is that we're not going to let, is because you're approaching this from the wrong frame. This neoliberal frame that the United States' job is to go around the world and demanding immediate elections to be held everywhere, immediately, all the time, right away. The United States of America is running Venezuela. By definition, that's true. Jake, we live in a world in which you can talk all you want about international niceties and everything else. But we live in a world, in the real world, Jake, that is governed by strength, that is governed by force, that is governed by power. These are the iron laws of the world that have existed since the beginning of time.
But in terms of day-to-day operations in Venezuela, that is acting President Rodriguez, right? It's not some sort of American emissary.
What I'm saying is, we'll keep going here, Jake, so I want to say what I'm saying and then you'll follow up. But what I'm saying is just one level above that, which is that by definition, we are in charge.
Oh, here we are, children, dear children. We are in deep, deep trouble. The world's most powerful, the world's greatest laughingstock in the White House. The delusional Delulu, Trumponiac in the White House thinks we are living in a dog-eat-dog world. A dog will eat another dog. In Jamaica, we say dog nyam dog. Doggy doggy. We like to party. Actually, it's lottie dotty. We like to party. What's wrong with living in a dog-eat-dog world? Dog-eat-dog. Dog-eat-dog world. What could be wrong with that? Outright ruthlessness. Cutthroat. Chop you off. Only the strong survive. No elderly, no senior citizens, no babies, no women, no feeble-minded. This is more than natural selection. Can't keep up? Chop off. He thinks he has a heart of iron. That's what it's called. That's what they call iron-hearted. What could be wrong with that? That kind of mentality, that kind of thinking. Same goes for his friend, Vladimir Putin. That's how we view Vladimir Putin. And this fake Jew, ruthless, murderous, horrific, savage, barbaric, Benjamin Netanyahu. which is a fake name, by the way. His name is Milikoski. And Jair Bolsonaro down there in Brazil, thank goodness he's in jail. What is wrong with thinking this is a dog-eat-dog world? Dog-eat-dog world. Anybody? You can only think that if you are able to give birth to yourself. The day you are capable of giving birth to yourself, then you could say, yeah, this is a dog-eat-dog world. Just chop off anybody. Test. Right off. Because we are birthed by a human being, preferably a woman human being. Womb, man. She has a womb. That's why she's womb man. She gives birth to you, nurses you, nurtures you, until you are capable to support yourself, stand by yourself, walk by yourself, think for yourself, work for yourself, earn for yourself. So no human being is just popped from out of nowhere and they can thrive. No human being. That's the most fundamental way of looking at it. Everything is wrong about assuming we are living in a dog-eat-dog world. In a ruthless world, winner takes all kind of thinking, kind of mentality. Buffoon Trump, dunghole Trump, can think that because he feels he's so insulated, no problems of life will ever catch up to him. And many of them think like that. They think like tadpoles. You know tadpole? That's a baby of a frog. Soon as they're born, goodbye mom, goodbye dad. Okay? Everything is wrong with being selfish to that extent. Okay? Thoughts of isolationism, isolation, insulationism, insulating yourself as though you are so special, so exclusive. Dog eat dog. Ruthlessness, heartlessness, godlessness, cruelty. They're all one and the same. They will never work. Never. The other reason is, can you think of it? Actually, that's where the human race came from. when we were Homo erectus. Okay. Before we became Homo sapiens, which one came first? Look it up. Okay. That's what evolution tells us. We used to be elbow society when we were baboons, when we were chimpanzees, when we were dinosaurs. It was just jungle law. That's exactly what that is, jungle law. Okay? He thinks the world is now straight up jungle law. What's the third issue? Okay. It places lives of Americans in danger everywhere. Raises the resentment meter toward the ugly, the ugly American phenomenon that's been around a long time. People say, ugly American, it goes ugly American right there. Once they see the American, you see that American air. What's the other thing that could be wrong with the dog-eat-dog world? You create hopelessness. Hopelessness that makes people fearless in the end. And once people become fearless, you got no government. They're going to overthrow you. Okay. You are in deep trouble. Ask the Shah of Iran, Pahlavi.